Foxtrot Bravo Bravo, pull up and go around.
Go around, Foxtrot Bravo Bravo.
Tower India Echo Lima, downwind 13, touch and go.
India Echo Lima number 3, follow Cessna left base, turning 1 mile final.
India Echo Lima.
Foxtrot Bravo Bravo Tower, fly runway heading.
Fly runway heading, Foxtrot Bravo Bravo.
Charlie Zulu November, clear to land runway 13.
Charlie Zulu November, clear to land 13.
Zulu Sierra Alpha, change of plans, crossover midfield, join right downwind runway 13.
Zulu Sierra Alpha, crossover midfield, join the right downwind for 13.
Greetings and welcome to Simair Flyer. I'm Dane Simair. Today we're at the Toronto City Centre Airport. This is the Toronto skyline that we're looking at here, and I'm at the east ramp near the seaplane base. And Toronto City Centre Airport is a vibrant little airport with a lot of Dash 8 aircraft served by Porter Airlines, taking off and landing continually. I'll just grab the drone and we'll just go up and give you a quick overview. So right now the active runway, I believe, is going to be runway 26. This is actually the airport I learned to fly as a rail pilot. Got my private license and my commercial license like a lifetime ago. This is the ferry that takes you over to the mainland. This is the downtown Toronto. And so this is a busy little hub. When I learned to fly here, it was a sleepy little airport. Well, it was busy. It was still a sleepy little airport. Anyway, today I very seldom fly on VATSIM, but today there is air traffic control in the area, so I thought maybe I could do some circuits, as we call them in Canada, but in the US it's called patterns. Same thing. We're just going to do some touch and goes, and we're in the trusty Dreams Rocket 172, one of my favorite aircraft, and we're going to see if we can get hooked up with air traffic control and take it from there. Let me just quickly bring a little nav map up. So you can see here we are sitting over here, and we'll take off on runway 26, and we'll do a left-hand pattern, left-hand circuit. We'll fly. This is the Toronto Island. Beautiful place to visit. We'll do patterns here and do some touch and goes. So let's, without any further ado, let's see if we can get hooked up with air traffic control. Well, before I do that, actually one more thing I should mention, and that is when I learned to fly here, there used to also be a runway 33 running this way. And the traffic pattern right now for runway 08 is a right-hand pattern, and also 06 are right-hand patterns because of the busy city and the tall buildings. But when I learned to fly, runway 8 and runway 6 were left-hand patterns. We would come in this way. But now, because we have the big CN Tower and all the tall buildings, that had to be changed to right-hand patterns, which makes sense. It's what's known as progress. Okay, let's get back into the cockpit and try to hook up with VATSIM air traffic control.
Cape 124 would be more
So the
appropriate for an
aircraft is all been
Montreal.
checked
So,
out and is
taxi
running.
Delta Alpha and Alpha Kilo
What you're
cross
listening
runway
to right
33.
now is Toronto Center,
Delta Alpha
because
Alpha Kilo
there is
cross runway
no
4,
ground or tower on duty at Toronto City Center. So we hopefully Toronto Center will be able to handle our request. So Toronto Center is, I'll just move this map over here. So we're down here at Toronto City Center. I guess that's me right there. And this is the Toronto International Airport with a lot of busy jet airliners. And you can see there's no tower or ground at even at the Toronto International Airport. So Toronto Center right here is controlling this whole area. So when I call Toronto Center, we'll find out whether he or she, well, it's a he because I've already heard him, whether he will be controlling the Toronto City Center. So just give me a moment here to get this all set up.
Jazz 98 to Toronto, contact me once you're airborne. The winds are calm. Clear for takeoff runway 23.
Clear for takeoff 23, we'll call when airborne, Jazz 92.
Alright, he sounds like he's pretty open for a call, so let's try it out and see what happens. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've flown on VATSIM, so I'm a little nervous, but we'll see how it goes. Toronto Center, Charlie Foxtrot Delta Echo Whiskey, VFR request.
Charlie Foxtrot Delta Echo Whiskey, Toronto.
Charlie Foxtrot Delta Echo Whiskey is at the Toronto City Center, just requesting some touch and go work on runway 26.
Alright, Delta Echo Whiskey. For some reason, City never auto-populates for me. Give me one moment here.
Sure thing. I did file a flight plan as well. I'm relatively new at this, so bear with me.
Delta Echo Whiskey, no problem at all, sir. Just, as I said, City, for some reason, is an airport that's not auto-populated into my list, so I didn't even see you there. Let's see here. The winds at City, let me just find them for you here, because they can kind of back and forth, and they're pretty light, but right now they're showing 310 at 3, so yeah, we will stick with runway 26. We have information Bravo, squawk code 1214.
Okay, I should have told you I did have Bravo, squawk code 1214, runway 26. I am ready to taxi out whenever you would like me to go.
Delta Echo Whiskey, perfect. Runway 26, taxi apron, your discretion. Charlie Delta, hold short 26, advise ready for takeoff.
Taxi Charlie Delta, hold short 26, and call when ready. Delta Echo Whiskey.
Jazz 92 is airborne.
Jazz 982, safe passing altitude.
Okay, we've got clearance to go. So
Jazz 982 Toronto, thank you very much. You're identified. Climb flight level 230.
Climb level 230, Jazz 92.
So we're going to taxi out to Charlie. We're on Charlie now, actually.
Canada 400 Toronto, runway 23, information Quebec, altimeter 3022. Let's see here, taxi, lane 6, Alpha Kilo,
And
Alpha and Hotel.
On, turn left on Delta.
And Air Canada 403, looks like you missed the turn there, but you're making the turn on Alpha. Continue up Alpha, just hold short Alpha Kilo now for just some outbound traffic.
Continue on Alpha Kilo. For outbound traffic, right. We'll watch out. We were not the last, we just missed our turn. Sorry about that.
Jazz 982 Toronto, turn left direct
So we are at the
left turn
hold
left direct
short.
Kepta on course.
Left direct kept on
We
course.
just need to call him now and get clearance for takeoff. Toronto Center, Delta Echo Whiskey, holding 26, ready to go.
Delta Echo Whiskey Toronto, city winds showing light and variable out of the northwest. And I'm sorry, you said pattern work, correct?
Affirmative, pattern work, runway 26.
Delta Echo Whiskey, roger. It'll be a left-hand pattern. You can report mid-left downwind with your intentions. And clear for takeoff, runway 26.
Report mid downwind, left pattern, runway 26. Clear to take off, Delta Echo Whiskey. Alright, so we've got clearance to take off. This is runway 26, the one over on the left is runway 24. We have to be careful not to use the wrong one.
Air Canada 400, you're number 1 to traffic off your left coming up Alpha. Continue taxi Alpha.
Okay, airspeed is alive, 60 knots, we should rotate.
Air Canada 400, you're number 1. Continue taxi, they'll give way to you.
So our instructions was to report mid
Air Canada 403, you're going to see the traffic exiting the apron now at Alpha Kilo. Behind them, taxi in Alpha Kilo, lane 6, 124.
The elevation of the airport is 250 feet, so our traffic pattern will be 1,250 feet. Raise the flaps. Alright, we're going to make a left crosswind turn. Okay, just hold it right there. And there's the island. There's the airport behind us. So we want to try and hold 1,250 if we can. Reduce power and reduce the props to 24, and 24 is fine. No, we're going up too high. Alright, let's make our left downwind. Alright, we are now in a downwind. We have to report midfield. Getting some jitters on the views.
And what's the call sign there? Logan 514, Toronto, good evening. Continue climb, flight level 360.
Toronto Center, Delta Echo Whiskey, left downwind for 26. Request touch and go.
And Delta Echo Whiskey, let's see here, the winds are still light and variable, cleared for touch and go, runway 26.
Clear touch and go, 26, Delta Echo Whiskey.
Air Canada 403, looks like you missed Alpha Kilo there. You can turn right on Alpha Juliet, and then
let's
back
turn
to
on
lane 6.
base.
We have Alpha Juliet in front of us,
Bunch of
but I
flaps.
don't see the parking that you're talking about, so we will take Alpha Juliet. Air Canada 403.
Jazz 982, I think we had a block transmission.
Yeah, Jazz 982, just confirmed climb flight level 350.
Climb 350, Jazz 982.
Alright, gotta put in another notch of flaps. Airport's out there. I did tune in the ILS just to use it as a guide. So we should see the CDI needle come in, which it is in now. There's the runway ahead of us. We'll put in another notch of flaps. And we should get lined up. We're 250 feet above the runway. Wasn't paying attention. Okay.
Jazz 982, quick step away for
Easy
200.
as we go. That was a little bouncy.
Sorry, Jazz
That's
982,
not
stay
so
again on the
good. That
hotline.
was a little too bouncy.
Quick step away for just like 2 minutes.
Jazz 982, you're going to leave my
Alright,
airspace
we're
in 2
going
minutes,
up again.
and hold on a second. Yeah, Boston Center's on the line as well, so you might as well switch to Unicom now, and surveillance service terminate. Have yourself a good night. We'll see you next time.
This is just come, Jazz 982, set.
And Air Canada 400, we're holding at Hotel Funky.
Air Canada 400, Toronto, contact me once you're airborne. The winds are light and variable out of the west, cleared for takeoff, runway 23.
Alright, we're on the upwind leg.
Runway 23, we call it Air Canada 400.
Flaps are retracted. Everything's looking good.
Sounds Air Canada
Let's make our
403. I don't
left
think I have
turn
updated
to
charts
crosswind.
here for the airport, so I will disconnect and call and say goodnight to you.
Air Canada 403, roger. Have yourself a good night. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Alright, we're on crosswind. Gonna see if we can try and hold our altitude this time. Keeps creeping up on us. Alright, the minute we get to the edge of the island here, we will make our left turn for downwind. Okay, we can make that turn now. We are 250 feet too high. Keeps creeping up on me. Alright, we are now downwind. see, are we midfield? Not quite yet. Alright. There's a smokestack out there.
And Logan 214, I believe, or Logan 514, I believe you called there. There's a whole bunch of chatter on my other frequency as well. Go ahead.
Just requesting step away from 5.
Logan 514, that is approved. Let me know
We'll
when you're
call
back.
him right after this.
Thank you, Logan 514.
Toronto Center, good evening. Jet bus 121 is with you, flight level 320.
Jet bus 121 Toronto, good evening. Squawk Cadet. Jet bus 121 Toronto, thank you very much. Your identified flight level 320.
Can't call him, he's busy. Toronto Center, Delta Echo Whiskey, downwind, just about to turn base. Touch and go for 26.
South Echo Whiskey, thank you. The winds, oh, lost it here. Let's see here, the city winds are 300 at 3, cleared the touch and go, runway 26.
Cleared for touch and go, 26, Delta Echo Whiskey.
And Air Canada 400 passing flight level 2000 for 5000.
Alright.
Air Canada 400,
Let's
thank
see
you
if
very
we
much.
can
Your
make
identified
this a little
continue
bit
climb,
better
flight
this
level
time.
230.
Continue climb.
Let's start making our turn to final. Start losing some altitude. Did some flaps. Full flaps. We got one red, one white. Let's see if I can try and make this a little bit better landing.
Air Canada 400, turn left, direct Sabre on course.
Turn left, direct 7 of course.
Okay. We're lined up pretty good.
Jet bus 121
bit to
Toronto,
the
information
left,
is
but
back
that's
runway
okay.
24 left, arrival 1 ready, descent flight level
Airspeed's
240.
pretty low.
Alright,
Yep,
when
that
ready
was a
to
nice
descend to
touchdown.
240, runway 24 left for jet bus 121.
Yeah, that was a pretty good touchdown. 75 feet per minute touchdown. Now I'm getting some jitters. I think we'll make this a full stop landing on our next go around here. Alright, let's turn crosswind. There's some sailboats out on Lake
Toronto Center,
Ontario.
Logan 514 back in.
Logan 514 Toronto, thank you very much.
Alright, let's turn downwind. just kind of hold it there. Your traffic control just announced that they're going to be shutting down in 10 minutes, so we'll make this a
Air Canada 400 Toronto, proceed direct MIG-low, continue climb, flight level 330.
Direct MIG-low and continue climb, flight level 330, Canada 400.
Alright, I'm going to report here. Toronto Center, Delta Echo Whiskey, mid downwind for full stop, runway 26.
Delta Echo Whiskey, the winds are calm, cleared to land, runway 26.
Cleared to land, runway 26, and I thank you so much for your help. It made me calm.
There's no need to get excited, there's not much exciting happening.
Alright, let's set up for a base turn. Put in 1 notch of flaps. Well, you know, when you haven't flown on VATSIM for a long time, you do get nervous. But I guess I should be doing more of this to get to feel better. You know, when I was flying in real life, I had absolutely no problems using the radio and doing all kinds of stuff. But when you're away from it for so many years, it kind of gets to you at first. But it is a nice feeling to be able to talk to someone else, air traffic control, and have a more realistic flight. Alright, let's see if we can make a good landing on this final. There's a runway right in front of us. We are lined up. 250 feet above the elevation, which is a little low out here in the water. If we had a engine failure right here, I would say we'd probably be in trouble. We should be a little higher.
Jetbus 121 Toronto, descend 7,000, the Toronto altimeter is 3022.
Alright, descending down to 7,000, altimeter 3022 for Jetbus 121.
80 knots. Let's bring it down to about 70 knots.
Attention all aircraft, Toronto Center will be closing in 5 minutes.
Well, the landing rate was good, but I had a second bounce. 28 on the landing. Toronto Center, Delta Echo Whiskey is clear of 26, going to the ramp.
Delta Echo Whiskey, turn right on Bravo, taxi Bravo to the apron. Have yourself a good night, sir.
Roger that. Thank you very much for your service, Delta Echo Whiskey.
Delta Center, Canada, Terminal 1 should be entering the airbase, descending down to 35 for the number 6 arrival.
Air Canada 1301 Toronto, squawk 10.
Okay. We made it down. And we didn't make...
Air Canada 1301, thank you very much. You're identified. Descending
We
through
didn't make
flight
a
level
fool of
356.
ourselves.
Descend flight level
He was a
240.
very
Toronto
pleasant air traffic
information.
controller.
Back runway 24 left arrival.
He did make me feel calmer, but not sure why I'm getting all these jitters in the system.
Copy, accept 24 left and send maintain 240 for FN 1301.
Stay clear of that airplane. I think we better move over here.
FedEx 299 Toronto, thank you very much. You're identified. Continue climb, flight level 230. And if you're
That's
not already,
better.
direct 2 down on course.
Alright, parking brakes are on. Yep, and that's good. We'll begin the shutdown procedure. And while I do the shutdown procedure, I just want to thank you all for joining Simair Flyer, Dane Simair, and hope you enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it. It's first time doing VATSIM for a long time, and it was
Toronto
enjoyable.
Center,
So,
Air Canada 450
joining.
is parked at gate 135 with
And if
information
anyone hasn't
Quebec
heard the
request 9 for clearance
ATIS
to Ottawa.
before, anyone that's new to VATSIM, I'll just turn on the ATIS so you can
Air
hear the
Canada
weather.
450 Toronto, good evening. You're cleared to the Ottawa
We'll just
Cartier International Airport
turn off
via
the tower
7
controller
departure,
here, or
also
the
transition
center
flight climber.
controller, I should
Depart
say.
runway 23, squawk code 0556.
Alright, we'll turn him off, and we'll just turn on ATIS so you can hear ATIS.
Landing and departing runway 26. Inform ATC that you have information. Bravo.
That's the ending of it, and it starts over again.
Toronto City Center information Bravo 0300 Zulu. Wind 330 at 5. Visibility 9er. 4,100 scattered. Temperature -3. Dew point -11. Altimeter 3025. Approach localizer runway 26. Landing and departing runway 26. Inform ATC that you have information. Bravo.
Alright, so that's it. With that said,
Thank you very much for your service. Air Canada 400 will be to Helicopter.
we will shut down VATSIM. First, let's
JetBus 121 Toronto, proceed direct
let's
Lizu.
shut down the
descend
aircraft
3,000
lights
at Lizu. You're
first.
clear the ILS runway 24 left.
Close the fuel valve.
Alright, we'll go direct to Liz, descend and maintain 3000, and we're
Turn
cleared
off
for the
the mags.
ILS 24 left for JetBus 121.
JetBus 121, thank you. You're number 1 for 24 left.
Okay,
Traffic
and
inbound
we'll
from the
turn
west
the
is
radio
about,
off.
they're about 90 miles west of the field, so you'll definitely be number 1 to them.
And shut the radio aircraft down. And this is the VATSIM client. It's called vPilot for those who haven't used it. So I'm just simply going to disconnect. So I have now disconnected from air traffic control. And you can see this was my flight plan that I had sent over. Circuits, touch and go work, and I put in here newer VATSIM pilot just so that the air controller could know that I'm new at it. So anyone that wants to get started on VATSIM, I highly recommend it. It'll be nervous at first, but you'll enjoy it. Anyway, thank you all for joining me, and we'll see you the next time. Take care.
Foxtrot Bravo Bravo, pull up and go around.
Go around, Foxtrot Bravo Bravo.
Tower India Echo Lima, downwind 13, touch and go.
India Echo Lima number 3, follow Cessna left base, turning 1 mile final.
India Echo Lima.
Foxtrot Bravo Bravo Tower, fly runway heading.
Fly runway heading, Foxtrot Bravo Bravo.
Charlie Zulu November, clear to land runway 13.
Charlie Zulu November, clear to land 13.
Zulu Sierra Alpha, change of plans, cross over midfield, join right downwind, runway 13.
Zulu Sierra Alpha, cross over midfield, join the right downwind for 13.